Hi there, and welcome back to Karina Cohen channel. Today is the 4th of July. I know that there'll be people in America celebrating, Independence Day. So let's make it a happy, peaceful one. But to Karina, your inner world reflects the outer world. So today we'll be doing quite a long, just to let you know, this is not just 2 minutes. It's going to take a little bit of time. So make sure that you have space and time available for this video. This video is really about you falling in love with yourself and your skincare. Okay, so let's get cracking. Let's get going on. So we're going to start off with some lovely tea or even just hot water. The point is, it's warm. And what it does is it warms your inner body, relaxes you, make sure the room is nice and warm, and calming music in the background, whatever you like. And then you can press stop and get a few little things together, like whatever you're going to cleanse your skin with, whatever you're going to tone, whatever face oil you're going to get, a moisturizer, and a mask. I'm going to obviously be using my products that I use called Flawless, but you can use whatever you like. But I do ask that you can try and find at least the color green, because green and pink are going to be very important colors today. I'll be using a pink rose quartz crystal as well. The other thing, I'll write all this down in the feed below. The other thing I ask you to get is a piece of paper and another bowl of water. Now, I've kind of gone all out and got some seaweed in a bowl, but that's me. I'm a mermaid. So we're going to start off with a very simple cleanse. This is just using micellar water. You can use whatever cleanser you like. This is just to get the ritual started. And the other thing as well is to make sure that you've got a mirror to hand, either a mirror that you're looking into or a little hand mirror. Okay, we'll be doing magic mirror exercises. How exciting. So you're going to dip a little bit of the micellar water or your cleanser or whatever you're using onto some damp cotton disc, ideally organic if you can. It's softer on the skin. Always remembering as well to have a towel on your lap. Okay, and you can either be in a robe, or you can just have a towel around you, or you can just be in loose, comfortable clothing like I am. So starting on the base of the neck, starting from the center, working up. This is lovely and cooling. I'll write down the music that I've chosen for today as well afterwards. It's quite unusual. Okay, and smoothing across from the base of the chin, across the jawline, not forgetting underneath, going across the lips, closing the lips. Lovely. The sides of the nose and going in under the nose. Always having the feet grounded, turning around and lifting out. Very good. Very nice. Very soothing across the cheeks, pressing into the temples and up on the forehead. Lovely circles. Very, very soothing. Very, very calming. Circles around the eyes. Pressing in the center, the bridge of the nose, the top of the nose, into the center of the forehead, and out through the hairline, and then down the sides of the face and off. Very good. And now we're going to get ready for some toner. Again, not everybody uses toner, but I love it. You can get them in spritz forms as well, but I quite like the old-fashioned way of tilting out. So again, I'll be writing this down in the feed. This is from Flawless Professional Vegan Beauty. It's a hydrating toner with some lavender and some rose. Okay. Now some people like to use a tissue in between, like drying out a little bit of the micellar water, but I quite like to leave it. That's just the way I do these beauty rituals. So again, starting from the base of the neck in the central part of you, the voice box, and then working up the neck and across the neck, tilting the head back and forth, going to the center of the chin and across, under the jawline and across, center of the chin and across, closing the lips and across, underneath the nose and across, and the sides of the nose and across, and back across the cheeks, pressing into the sides of the temples, circles on the forehead. Wonderful. And gently up into the hairline and down the sides of the face and release. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to start off with some mirror exercises. All right, so you can either use a handheld mirror, or you can be like me, a bit sort of more retro. And I have this beautiful mirror. Excuse the mess of my apartment, but you can see a little bit of my vision board up there. And this is really good to do. It's very powerful to do some mirror exercises. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with just sitting comfortably. Right? Looking into that mirror. Right? Hold it up to your face and your neck, that you see everything. Nothing is hidden. Pay attention to any feelings that arise as you examine your face. Right? Just pay attention to how you're feeling. You can touch your face if you like. How's your face making you feel? How's your neck making you feel? Your décolleté. Okay, pay attention to these feelings as they arise within your mind. As you examine your examine your face and examine all your features, all the parts of your face, everywhere. What do your eyes reveal? What sort of feelings are your eyes bringing up? What does your facial expression say about your mood? This is your mirror. This is your private space. These are your feelings. What thoughts or feelings, attitudes or beliefs arise when you look at your own eyes? You look at your nose, your lips, your hair. Pay attention to any negative feelings or any painful feelings, and happy feelings too. When you feel ready, write these down as they're fresh in your mind. And then you're going to press pause. So we'll do this exercise together. So just write them down on a little piece of paper and let it flow. Let it come out of you, through your hand, through the pen, onto the paper. Be truthful, be honest with yourself, what you're feeling about what you're seeing in the mirror, and write it down. Okay, so now that you've got your words written down, you're going to get your bowl of water. I've also put some crystals in. It's a good idea to do that. You don't have to, but you can look at some of my other videos about the crystals. I should be doing more soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it in. You could do this as well under a sink, under running water. And what you'll see is you'll start to see the words sort of start to dissolve. Right? You break it down. Right? And the words are literally going into the water. Whatever concerns you had, whatever, if there was any negativity, there might be no negative statements that come up at all, which is great too. But this is very private. This is your face and how you're feeling about your skin and your concerns. So you're just going to leave that in the water and let it dissolve it away. Okay. But running it under a sink, under tap water, is very powerful. Okay. So then when you're finished, you can kind of, at the end of the ritual, you can just throw that water away, right? Ideally down a sink or down a toilet, not. Okay. But the paper you can throw in the bin. Okay. So that's just like a little exercise. That's a different bit of a beauty ritual, but it's very, very important. Skincare is not just about products. Skincare is how you communicate to yourself. It's all about how you experience you, right? And your relationship to your eyes, to your nose, to your lips, to your face, to your jawline, to your neck and décolleté and your hairline, everything, ears, everywhere, right? It's all, today we're just focusing on the face and the neck and the décolleté. Okay, so now we're going to do just a little bit of self-love massage. After all of that has been released, now we're going to just love your skin back. Okay, so today I've got a little bit of nourishing face oil with some rosehip and argan oil. So I'm placing that into the center of my palm and gently pressing on the décolleté and on the rest of the entire face. If you feel that your skin is very dry, you can have some extra carrier oil. So I use jojoba oil. This is where you can start your massage, even though you're just applying. So you're just gently pressing onto the décolleté, the sides of the neck, the base of the face, like you're cupping in, like somebody's gently pulling you in. You're pulling yourself into that mirror. You're loving yourself into that mirror. Pressing up the face. Pressing into the sides of the temples. And pressing on the forehead across. Gently pressing the entire face. And finally the T-zone. Like a little prayer to yourself. Gently scooping, Having the fingers out nice and long, working up your beautiful, elegant neck, lifting, magically lifting your face, turning around with the hands, doing more circles. In the hands, back and forth, moving the other way. Really just enjoying, like it's a little dance on your face, in appreciation of your beautiful skin, of your beautiful face, that you're really admiring it and just loving it and just giving it attention and just doing lovely little knuckling, really easing the tension, allowing you to communicate in an open and honest way, in a safe way, really releasing the tension, going in and out, using this part of the hands. See in there? Going in and out, in and out. This will make the cheeks a little bit red for those that are sensitive. Gently pressing, releasing, loving yourself, taking the time, gently doing lovely forward movements on the forehead, helping you move forward with no matter what is going on in the outside world, that you have this inner world to always go back to, always find your center, moving up, lifting, soothing, calming, breathing. Breathing positive, loving energy into your entire face, into your entire body, and pressing. Gently releasing the past, releasing any painful conversations you had with yourself or others, releasing the conversations in your mind, gently soothing the head, breathing and letting the hands loose, letting them go softly down the face, just a little bit of distance. Feel the warmth from your beautiful hands. Hold the face, putting the small finger either side of the nose and the rest of the hands across the shape of the face, holding, breathing, and gently going down, bringing it to the heart, and release. So that feels wonderful on the face. It just feels like everything is glowing, everything is happy. Okay, so now we're going to make your skin even happier. So I found this in Ireland. It's called Seaweed. It's a detoxifying seaweed mask. Right, so again, it also has kale and clay in as well. I'm very old-fashioned. I do like clay masks. So we're going to mix in. You can either do it in a bowl or like I have, like just a small little cup. Okay. This is why you have a towel underneath, keeping the hands clean. And then I'm mixing in another little bit of a facial cleanser from Flawless. It's kaolin and oat. So I'm going to mix that with just a small amount of warm water, tiny amount. You do not need a lot because you already have part of the mask. Mixing in, getting it into a nice paste. You can see there how it's being mixed. So it's like a magical, we can do a little poem. It's a little message from my cards when you have this mask on, to just invite you on a little internal journey with your mask on. Okay, so now you've got this ready. And you're going to start on the base of the neck. Again, the throat chakra is always one of the right places to start. This is where you communicate yourself to the world. This is your way of voicing yourself. And this is you speaking to yourself, applying this mask across the entire face, just gently working up the entire face, just applying first. And the skin will be ready because at least it has the oil as a base. So I tend to recommend with masks, try not to put them directly onto dry skin because they dry so quickly then. So again, this is not any sort of perfect way of doing it. It's nice if it can contour around specific areas. I tend to not put it too close to the eyes. In other words, not directly underneath. And all the way underneath, lifting the chin. So now you've got the complete mask everywhere. Okay, so it's over the entire face. Wonderful. I've even put it onto my lips. That's a personal choice. You don't have to do that. But how often do our lips get a deep cleanse? You can mix it down onto the chest. It's lovely. It's really beautiful to work the décolleté in. This is really taking the time to just self-nurture yourself. Now what I tend to do is I put in a little bit of water as well. And this is what we'll be dipping our hand in and out with this when we use the crystal. So just to do a kind of very small little ritual. So working the base of the neck, doing little circles all the way around the entire neck, just playing, just going your own direction with it. Just doing it your style, your way, whatever feels nice. Back into the water. Put some more water in if you like. And the chin. And again, lovely circles. And smoothly going back and forth. Always making sure that it's nice and damp. You can hold it in your hand on a slant if you like. And that way it's easier. Across and under the lips. Over the entire face, the cheeks. Paying attention to the nose, the cheeks, Often when I do this mask in a treatment, I have the steamer on so that it keeps it moist, because unfortunately clay does tend to go hard. It's just what clay does when it goes on your skin. So again, another very good place to use this mask is in the bath. You probably think I spend my life in the bath. I probably do. I'm a mermaid. So now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to just let you just enjoy that mask on your face. Take a few moments just to close your eyes and absorb some green secrets. This is one of the messages from the Mercurina Oracle cards. Imagine pure ice melting around you in a calm, warm sea. Green water, floating algae, and a dark abyss. Therein lies hidden secrets. Personify your inner self as a sea lion shows you the way to your deeper self. Courage and strength underwater flows, weaving secrets within the waves. Respect your inner self. Bathe in seawater. Let her tell you green, loving, and healing secrets. Look out for the sea lions. For those of you who closed your eyes, gently bring your hands down onto your legs and open your eyes. So now we're going to remove the mask. So in a bowl, I have got some face cloths. So there's 3 different types. I have a very thin ply muslin cloth, a thicker one, and I have cotton, because this mask does tend to adhere onto the face. And now you can press pause and have the mask on for longer if you like, or a wonderful place to take off the mask is in the bath or the shower. So gently pressing the first chosen cloth across the base of the neck, gently pressing in and moving back and forth across, pressing in, moving back and forth across, pressing in to the sides of the nose, the bridge of the nose, and across the cheeks, underneath the nose, across the top of the lips, gently pressing under the eyes. Be very gentle, going one side and the other. Be very, very gentle, because clay tends to go into the face. Gently pressing the forehead and going back and forth into the center, the top of the bridge of the nose, the center of the eyebrows, and out into the hairline. So you can keep this separate from the water if you like, and then I'm going to go for the next one. Squeezing out excess water, folding over the cloth, pressing to the base of the neck, really pressing in, really loving yourself, feeling the lovely warmth, cleansing the entire neck, trying to make sure you've got all little bits off your face. working in not too rough, but still having a little bit of strength using your fingers. Working the nose area, underneath the nose, the lips. Wonderful. Up into the hairline. There we go. Just trying to make sure every little bit is off. And the last one. This is with cotton. Gently pressing into the base of the neck and the décolleté, into the entire neck, lifting the jawline, the entire face, the entire forehead, gently pressing into the entire face. You're patting the face, trying to take off any little bits. Pressing everywhere so that the face feels really fresh, really cleansed. So you can be the mermaid you are. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our toner. Again, this is just making sure that you've got no bits of mask left on the skin. Just pouring a small amount out onto some cotton discs, ideally organic cotton. And again, working the base of the neck, lifting up, right under the ear as well, not forgetting. And this is where you'll see if there's any little bits of mask that you've left on your skin. Going to the center of the chin and across the jawline, underneath the chin and across the jawline, underneath the ears, center of the chin, again just slightly above it, under the bottom lip and across. Okay, and the sides of the mouth and across. Sides of the nose and under the lips, under the nose, the top of the lips, and across. And across the cheeks and on the forehead. Lifting from the bridge of the nose, the center of the forehead, and over and into the eyebrows, back and forth, to make sure you're taking off all the mask, and circles on the forehead. So now your skin should be kind of feeling quite clear. If you are concerned that you've got little bits, you can go back into the shower or the bath. Now another little trick that I often forget is the honey lip nectar. This is from therapy. So make sure that it's only your own, that nobody else uses it, because this is where you can dip in your little finger and then tap it onto your lips. And going back and forth and nice circles around the entire lips, and smile at yourself. And finishing today then with a little bit of neroli and frankincense. This is a beauty balm. I tend to put it on the back of my hand. And I smooth it out, so just gently tapping into the base of the neck, over the entire neck area. And up into the forehead, and take some more if you need some more. It just depends on your skin type. And on the forehead is the last place. So again, just tapping this in, gently waking up the neck, gently enlivening the face. And now you're ready with your other longer piece of paper. And now you can write down minimum 11 positive statements about your beautiful face. Have them by your bed. See those statements every single morning. Repeat them into the mirror. So we're going to finish this exercise today with just one more message from the cards, the Mercurina Oracle cards. This is called your magic mirror. Often we look in the mirror and we interrogate ourselves, whether it be lines, spots, blemishes, pigmentation. We may not always be entirely satisfied by what we see. But for me, Karina, as a specialist in holistic skincare, to Mercurina, it's a mental and emotional decision. Look at yourself in that mirror and smile. Remind yourself every single day just how special and beautiful that you really are. The results are truly magical. So enjoy the rest of your day. If you're going to sleep now, sleep peacefully. If you have to face the day, face it with a smile. If you're doing anything else, face everything with a smile. Be happy. Be safe. Take care of yourself and others. Love to you on your journey. My name is Karina Cohen.